So I've got 5 minutes, so I prepared some notes. Normally the longest presentation I give is about an hour, and I didn't want to go beyond that, so I'm going to be reading from some notes. So we'll do, what is it? So we've got a pretty good team here. We'll go over that. What is Cafecoin? Unlocking benefits from merchants and consumers. Intuitive mobile application, established first movers, global reach. So our team, our technology is created by Columbia graduates. Most of them are PhD scientists. We've got seasoned venture capitalists and financial market experts. And we have global top-tier legal counsel. And so join me today is Warren Ratty and Kevin Guo. Kevin Guo is a PhD candidate for Columbia University. He also works on economic platforms and things of that nature. Warren Ratty is a securities lawyer by trade, and he also does a lot of integration and compliance counseling. He's also a co-founder. Both of them are co-founders. So problems with cryptocurrency are basically, actually, let's talk about merchants and consumers first, right? Problems with the existing cryptocurrency is complicated access requiring trivial technology, mining, exchange, trading, substantial transaction fees, and processing time. You also have value volatility. We address that, right, within our technology. Our Columbia graduates, they basically do a lot of mathematical, quantitative research to make sure that the volatility of the cryptocurrency that we're developing doesn't exceed a certain amount of volatility. So we go into that in our white paper. I recommend you guys check that out. Limited consumer and merchant adoption. Basically, imagine a situation where you're a merchant and using blockchain technology and cryptocurrency, you're able to reduce your spend in merchant transactions and other transactions, right? So we track all this through the blockchain. We provide analytical information to the merchant that allows them to greatly reduce the amount of cost that they have to process a transaction. And then we also provide features and functions that allows the merchant to reconnect with their consumer. So imagine you're a merchant and you save $100,000 in a quarter, right, within a 3-month period. Well, you can go back to the analytics that we provide you and say, hey, I want to provide 10% rebate to my consumer base. So now you have your consumers that share in the cost savings of your merchant platform. On the other side, you have consumer relational analytics, right, where your consumer can come in and say, hey, these are the things that I like. This is what I like about a product, or this is what I like about what you guys have in inventory. And then since the consumer analytics is passed on to the merchant can say, hey, we know what you like as a customer. We're going to provide you all these things at a great discount. And then we have this idea of variable distribution, right? And that's also passing the cost savings back to the consumer. The idea is that if the consumer is more liquid and they also have, they're also sharing in the analytics platform, there's more incentive for them to return to the merchant, right? So you have this, this repetitive bloodline, and repeat sales, as we all know, is the main goal and the main bloodline for a lot of these merchant transactions. So current methods of utilizing cryptocurrencies are perceived to be too complex. We went over that. You have the Cafecoin mobile application, which provides a P2P user payment interface. It's hardware agnostic. People develop plugins that exist with current POS. So what we do is we develop plugins in the form of software, and we provide that to the consumer and the merchant in the form of mobile application and also online, Web 2.0 products. So moving on. So we have established first movers. With a lot of cryptocurrencies, the only benefit that you have is the value that currency is, right? There's no real utility of it. So you have different currencies that you have to trade in and out of it to get any value. So what we have is a genuine utility currency that allows you to go into a brick and mortar site. Right now we have 16 locations in New York that is a Fika coffee, and they're one of the largest growing coffee retailers right now in New York. And so they're going to be one of our first adopters where we can utilize Cafecoin to make purchases at the point of sale. We also have Zhu Jizi, the founder of Elastos, which is a cryptocurrency with a current market cap of 1 billion. And we're going to be working with them to see how we can attack the global retail market. So global expansion plan, market Cafecoin with a mobile app on a global scale. Traditional digital marketing activity will push consumers and merchants to recognize the benefits of Cafecoin. Strong demand currently exists in Southeast Asia and Russia today for the technology. That's it for me today. Thank you for giving me the opportunity. Thank you.
Cool. Thank you, Charles.
Yep.
Thanks.